Hi, this is Christer. Does your inner speech reflect who you really want to be? Do you talk yourself up or do you talk yourself down? Are you more focused on what you can do or are you more focused on what you cannot do? You will never outperform your inner speech. You will never outperform your self-image. So talk yourself up. In all my programs, either they are courses, seminars, or one-to-one mentoring, we focus on personality. To understand your personality and to understand others is a key element to reaching your goal, because your personality is the foundation of your self-image. I go 2,500 years back in time, back to Hippocrates, who described 4 basic temperaments. Why do I go that far back? It's proven over time, 2,500 years, it's still valid, and it's easy to remember. It's easy to recognize yourself. I highly recommend you to study this more in detail than I will touch today. There are 4 basic temperaments, as I said, 4 basic personalities. The first one that I focus on is the sanguine. The sanguine is a magnetic person. You find them in sales, you find them as an artist, musician, for instance. Attention, affection, approval is important for them. They are charming people. They can talk to everyone about everything, everywhere. It's important for them to be liked. And they control the environment through charm. They use their charm to get what they want. The second personality type is the melancholy. The melancholy is the perfectionist. Everything has to be in order. Everything has to be put into boxes or into a system. When everything is in a system, then they are happy. Their basic need is to have perfection. They are organized. They are good listeners. Their weakness is that they can be uptight. They can be emotionally detached. They are like puzzle makers. When everything fits into place, then they are happy. They're looking for this perfection. The challenge is that the pure melancholy doesn't understand that life is about how you feel. And you will never get everything in perfection unless you include your heart. Your heart is the last piece in the puzzle, how you feel. A melancholy controls their environment and everything that happens through moodiness. We can recognize a melancholy that they easily go from being happy to being really sad to try to be happy again. That is how they control their environment. The third personality is the phlegmatic. The basic desire of the phlegmatic is to have peace of mind. They're good listeners. It's easy to like a phlegmatic. They will most often always agree with you. A phlegmatic, they control their environment through procrastination. Oh, I need to do that, but maybe tomorrow. Try to talk to a phlegmatic about discipline. It's like, yeah, okay, I'll focus on discipline tomorrow. And maybe the day after tomorrow, or maybe the day after tomorrow. You have to find some way of discipline them so they can actually start to develop. They can be seen as lazy because it's more important for a phlegmatic to have peace of mind than to get things done. The last personality is the choleric. The choleric is the decision maker that easily makes decisions, that push things forward, always action-oriented, impossible to sit down and rest. You know, if you have a choleric and you want to study something, you can be he studies something, you can be pretty sure that he's doing the loan at the same time. Being 5 minutes in a phone call, now you have to do the dishes at the same time. You cannot sit still as a choleric. I know that pretty well because I'm a choleric. So, cholerics are a typical leader, make decisions fast. And they have the ability to see the big picture and to boil it down to a decision foundation so that they can move on. A choleric controls the environment through anger. Easily angered. These 4 personalities, as I said earlier, we all have a mix of them. I'm a choleric melancholy, meaning that I'm a good decision maker. I push things forward. I don't need very much information to make a decision. At the same time, I like things in system. You can have a sanguine choleric, important to have fun and make decisions. So they make fast decisions based on everything that is fun. They are not very plan-oriented. Melancholy plans, make the best plans, cannot get things into action because nothing will be perfect because there are always things that change in the surroundings. You can have a melancholy phlegmatic who plans and doesn't make the decision. And you could have a phlegmatic sanguine who doesn't make decision, procrastinate, but is important to have fun. You find the different personalities all over the world. These are the basic personalities. You find them everywhere in the world. At work, where most of us spend our time, you find a sanguine typically in the creative environment. Sales, marketing, artists. Melancholy you can find as engineers. as engineers. They're really, really good engineers. Choleric, typically management managers. Entrepreneurs are typically choleric. And the phlegmatic, maybe in school, maybe in healthcare, where decisions are not so important, where they can have peace of mind, where they can do their 8 to 4 job, and they go back home and have peace of mind. In personal development, it's important to understand yourself and your personality, because that tells you what you're really good at and what you have to become better at. Step by step by step, you can change your personality, because your personality is also affected by your environment. Step by step, you can change your personality. Not radical. You cannot go from being a cleric to become a sanguine, but you can be more comfortable making videos, going on YouTube, or just practice if that is a part of your goal. And as a melancholy, you can lean in more into the cleric side to make things happen and to make decisions. That is your inner speech. That is how you can grasp your inner speech and talk to yourself in a conscious way, to become the person you want to be, to become the person in your goal, to think and act like the person you want to be. Have a wonderful day.